welcome to the Upkeep for Monday, April 11th, 2022.
That's right. It's all the magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And of course, the big news this week is that Streets of New Capenna previews have officially begun.
Yes, you can see New Capenna cards dropping all over the internet, and all of that data on where to find them is in the preview schedule, which you can click on that link down below, and it'll tell you all of the places and all of the great creators that have cards coming at ya.
Ours is coming up on Wednesday, so be sure to check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/goodluckhighfive, if you want to see that preview first thing.
We also have all of the card styles that we're going to see
so good.
in Streets of New Capenna. There are a whole bunch of alternate art cards. There's all of these great box topper arts, which are gorgeous. There's the Metropolis lands, which we have seen before, the beautiful full art lands. There's Golden Age, which are the really cool kind of deco-y borders.
I love these. These are my favorite, I think.
Yes, they're amazing. And then there's the Gilded cards version, where like the sides, the borders have like gold over the foiling, which is really amazing. There's Art Deco cards on these Planeswalkers, which have a very cool Art Deco border. There's foil etching, there's the Skyscraper lands, and then there are borderless Planeswalkers and the Phyrexian Urobrask.
Wow.
Just so much.
Don't forget about extended art.
Of course, and extended art. Oh my goodness.
This has got to be the most art variants there's been in a Magic set ever.
So many variants.
I'm not complaining.
There's also the list that is different for Streets of New Capenna. Usually it's hundreds of cards long.
Yes.
But in Streets of New Capenna, it's shorter than normal to make room for magic-themed versions of the Secret Lair times Stranger Things cards.
Oh, that's right.
They're non-Stranger Things version, magic version of the Stranger Things cards.
Available in set boosters. That's where you can find cards from the list.
Yes.
So the Streets of New Capenna previews officially kicked off last Thursday. Wizards debuted a video over on Twitch. You can check that out on their YouTube channel if you didn't get to see it live. They revealed a ton of new cards and information about the plane itself. So New Capenna is a vertical city plane, and it's ruled by 5 crime families who are fighting over Halo, a magical substance that enhances magical properties.
Are you telling me that this is just like Sideways Stories from Wayside School? Vertical plane?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Great.
And we found out that this Elspeth is here because she thinks this is her home plane.
Oh yeah, and she's trying to figure out how it might have survived a Phyrexian invasion in the past.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
We also found out about the new and returning mechanics that are going to be part of Streets of New Capenna.
Yes, so there's Connive, which is the Obscura mechanic. For instance, we have Ledger Shredder, 1 in a blue, flying a 1/3. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, Ledger Shredder connives, draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature.
Yeah, so connive is always going to be what that is.
Yes.
Discard, and if it's a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature.
Yeah. Then the Maestros have Casualty. This is an additional cost that you can pay as you cast the spell. For instance, a little chat, 1 in a blue, instant Casualty 1. As you cast the spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 1 or greater. When you do, copy this spell. So again, it's always the same effect, although sometimes the casualty cost is different.
That's right. So for Cut of the Profits, the casualty cost is 3 as opposed to 1. So you've got to sacrifice a creature with power 3 or greater to copy this spell, which you want to do because the casting cost is X black black. You draw X cards and you lose X life.
Nice.
Oh, I'm copying that.
Yeah. Then the Riveteers have Blitz. Blitz is an alternate casting cost on creatures. For instance, Jaxus the Troublemaker, 3 in a red for a 2/3, but a Blitz cost of 1 in a red. If you cast the spell for its Blitz cost, it gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step.
This is so interesting because it's so reminiscent of other mechanics that are very similar to this, where it might go back to your hand.
Yeah, like Dash.
Like Dash, but instead it's like, no, this is just gonna die, but you do get to draw a card.
Yeah. Then there is Cabaretti Alliance, these are alliance is a keyword that can mean a bunch of different things.
Right.
It's just kind of like a way of saying, hey,
there's a bonus on this
there's
card.
a bonus on this card. Alliance, for instance, on Devilish Valet, 2 and a red for a 1/3 trample haste. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, double Devilish Valet's power until end of turn. So it's always when another creature enters the battlefield under your control.
Right. So the one for Gallag Readers, Alliance, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. You can put a +1/+1 counter on Gallag Readers. You can create a tap treasure token, or you can gain 2 life.
Nice.
That card is sick.
Yeah. That card is the one that's available as a box topper in 11 different languages with unique art based on that region's golden age.
They're beautiful. Go check out those box toppers if you haven't yet. My favorite, Germany.
Oh, I have to look and remember.
Yeah.
The brokers have shield counters. So this just says they enter the battlefield with a shield counter on them. If the creature would be dealt damage or destroyed, remove a shield counter from it instead.
Annoying.
Very annoying. So the first time you try to kill it, it's like,
No.
no. Second time, like, okay, that's time.
I mean,
This time it works.
I am so curious to find out how truly annoying that mechanic is in limited play.
We'll find out.
Then there's a returning mechanic, Hideaway. Welcome back from Lorwyn.
Yes, so Hideaway is a mechanic where when, for instance, in Lorwyn, they were on lands. Here we have Wiretapping, which is an enchantment for 4 and a blue. Hideaway 5, when it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, then put the rest on the bottom in a random order. And then once you meet a condition on the card, you can then cast the card that is exiled with Hideaway.
It seems very flavorful to have Hideaway in this set.
Yes, it very much does. I also love the art on Wiretapping.
It is great. And the name. That's great. I love it.
Yeah, tons of great names in this set so far.
Vehicles are back again as well in this set. We got a peek at Mysterious Limousine, which
again,
I just
there you
put
go.
out here. It's so good.
Great.
They're just having a lot of fun over there. So I'm excited to see vehicles becoming more of a constant in Magic because I love them.
Same. We also have the Streets of New Capenna Commander deck face cards revealed. So if you are interested in what those are going to look like, you can take a look at them. We have on Hello the Painter, which is blue, black, red. Henzi Toolbox Tori, which is just a great name. Black, red, green. And Camis Obscura Oculus, 1 white, blue, black.
My personal favorite is Kit Kitano Mayhem Diva.
Oh, yes. Also great.
1 red, green, white. And a lot of people I've seen putting out love for Perry the Pulverizer. 1
Perry.
green, white, blue. People love Perry.
Yes, great name. You can also order the Streets of New Capenna bundles on Arena now. There's the usual 50-pack bundle and the Play bundle, which has a bunch of player draft tokens.
Yes.
And, fun stuff like that, and the Mastery Pass.
So if you want to listen to some music that gets you in the mood for Streets of New Capenna, good news, there is a Streets of New Capenna soundtrack just like Wizards did for Neon Dynasty. The easiest way to listen to songs from it is to follow the link in Wizard Magic's bio on Instagram. Each family has its very own song.
Yeah.
And they're pretty well done. I mean, they're very extra, but I'm here for it. We are on Streets of New Capenna after all. There's also an interactive Streets of New Capenna mystery available right now on Magic's Discord.
There is a Secret Lair April Superdrop coming. You can order them between April 11th and May 9th. There's the Showcase Streets of New Capenna, which is available in rainbow gilded foil.
These are incredible. There's Atraxa Praetor's Voice, Brea Ethereum Shaper, and Yidris Maelstrom Wielder.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. Then there's a bunch of special guests.
Yeah, so the first one I'm going to talk about is Matt Jukes. These are minimalist, borderless allied check lands.
These are great.
I love them. I love them. It's like, do you want a forest, a Sun Petal Grove that is the most minimal Sun Petal Grove that it could possibly be?
Ever possibly be.
There's a yellow sky, there's green trees. The end.
Yes. Then there's artist series Magali Villeneuve, which is obviously gorgeous. The forest is especially
Beautiful.
Incredible.
Elvish Mystic in that bundle as well, which I know will be interesting to a lot of players.
Yes.
Then there's Artist Series, a Siddharth Chaturvedi with cards like Nomad Outpost, Island, there's a full art island there, Concordant Crossroads, and a new Ghost Quarter land.
Following up with that Artist Series is Wayne Reynolds. There's SRAM Senior Edificer.
All right,
Maria.
SRAM.
Yeah. Torbran Thane of Redfell, Depala Pilot Exemplar, and Balthor the Defiled.
Next up is probably my favorite in this super drop, which is just Some Totally Normal Guys by Roman Klonek. And these are really cool. I don't even know how to
they're very
describe
cute
them.
and weird.
They make me think that I'm watching Adult Swim when I look at them.
That is very much the vibe of them.
So they're really colorful creatures like Vengevine. It looks like a cartoon, like I said, out of something like Adult Swim, Goblin Settler, Collector Oof, and Void Winnower.
Collector Oof is kind of like a mystery wolf version of Peppa Pig.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Also in this super drop are the left-handed cards we told you about last week and a few bundles if that is your jam.
There was the SCG Con Dallas this past weekend. There was a Modern 10K attached to that. And there were some pretty cool decks in this top 8, Maria.
Yeah, Stephen Yan brought it down with Golgari Yawgmoth.
Wow.
That sounds pretty cool.
Okay.
Corey Baumeister came in second playing 4-color elementals.
Nice.
We have Teamer Rhinos, Megan, in this list. I knew you'd like that.
Teamer Crash Cade. Also a great name.
Living End was in the top 8. Abzan Yawgmoth, and is it Murktide?
Yes.
In this top 8
Although
as
my
well.
favorite is the one that just says other deck lists.
It wasn't even close to an archetype.
Whatever this was, it was so out of left field, there was not a name.
The next SCG Con event is in Pittsburgh, April 29th through May 1st.
Wow, what a day for news, Maria.
That was a lot of news.
Lots and lots of news. Lots of really cool stuff coming up for Magic. So make sure you stay tuned here every week for all of that hot Magic goss.
You can check out more about Streets of New Capenna on our full-length show, Good Luck High Five, available wherever you listen to this. And you can support all of our work over on patreon.com/GLHF Magic. And we hope that you do.